everybody? Welcome back for another weekly Shonen Jump live reaction. Weekly Shonen Jump issue number 44. It's Big Knox. Thanks for joining me. You already know what it is. If you're watching on YouTube, there's a crazy copyright filter over all the panels and pages. If you don't want to deal with that, pull up to the live streams. And my schedule is in the About section of Twitch. It's also on Twitter. I'll probably put it on YouTube as well. But try to make it to the live ones. Try to make it to the live sessions. But alright. Where we landing? Undead Unluck? Right now? Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh yeah, click all the links in the About section if you haven't already. And click all the links in the description section of the YouTube video if you haven't already. Check all those links out. See what I got going on. Follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. Hit the follow button here on Twitch if you haven't already. And hit the subscribe button on YouTube. And the notification bell. Alright, Undead Unluck, chapter 129. We're here. Oh, okay. That like tripped me out for a second because like we've definitely like gotten like pretty much this panel in this scene before already, like way earlier in the series. Undead time. See you later, Iggy. Undead Unluck, chapter 129, Sacred Spirit Treasures. Is my volume good, by the way? Am I too loud? Is the music too loud? Am I too quiet? I'm good? Okay. There's one question that's been... Sorry, I have like a... Something's... Yeah. I got like a tickle in my shit. There's one question that's been on my mind all this time. This indescribable sense of warmth that you continue to give me. Have I done anything to repay you for it? Even for just a fraction of 1 in 100 million's worth? Not only have they fended off your abilities and survived a blast from your strongest weapon without a scratch, but without unburn, if you were to get too close to them, you'd all burn to a crisp in an instant. Sun is just 2 steps away from destroying Ark and stopping the loop from happening. Andy, tag me in. Oh yeah, I forgot. Wait, I just remembered the end of the last chapter. Yo, tagged in Victor and Juiz back to back. This is gonna be nuts. Tag me in. I want to be there, right by her side, tending to her up until the end. Juiz's death is what I've always wanted. Bruh? This will set her free? But why do I have this urge? I want to help her until she takes her final breath. In exchange, in the next loop, I won't come out again. I just need to know. Oh shit. It's the last Victor fight? I need to understand what these feelings are that Juiz gave me. Come right back after you're done. Waiting 4.6 billion years is my job. Yo! Right. I thank you. Thank you. This is the last time after all. Oh my god! We'll bet it all on the sacred spirit treasures. Right. It's been 4.6 billion years since we last met. Son. Hey, yo. Yo, this is hype. Come forth. Age. Not yet. Leave stopping their little stones to me. What? Hold on, Victor getting active. Oh. Okay, so like God taking a step made like a crazy like rock debris storm or something, and he's like blocking all that right now, right? Or is he? Oh wait, no. He's shooting these out, right? He's shooting these out at them. Yeah. Okay. He stopped them. He really stopped them. That's way more force than what he showed against us. So he was holding back. Hell yeah, he was. Oh, here it comes. Now. Wait, this is a god attack? So far he hasn't really been. It kind of just has been standing there being hot as fuck, shooting little magma sunspot blisters at people, popping pimples on niggas. Or wait, maybe he shot one of these kind of beams when he hit Chikara, right? Didn't he shoot something like this at Chikara? This is a crazy beam. Yeah, fuck Acero. Fuck Acero. Yo. Oh, man. Superb. They would have been wiped out without that. That's like one of my favorite things in anime and manga. It looks like I'll have to use that. Don't tell me he's gonna use that. A superior artifact, weapons of my own creation capable of killing sun. One of the 3 sacred spirit treasures, Aegis. If you hadn't continued to clear quests to preserve the earth up until 2020, there would have been no locating that spirit treasure. I suppose that means it was worth increasing the number of seats at the round table. Very interesting. Come forth. And... Wait. Woo! Aegis shield, though. Aegis shield. Wait. And wait, come forth and possess Juiz Fear Bois Saber? We got the name of that before? Wait, what the fuck? Wait. Possess Juiz's Fire Boys? Fear Bois Saber. Yo! Anyway, Rebellion. And Rebellion as well. So after 99 loops, finally, 2 spirit treasures will be taking on God. Victor, why me? This sword belongs to you. No, it doesn't. Fairbois. Nice. Oh, this is Joan of Arc's sword. Okay. Whatever, Schnooty, you ain't no history buff. You fucking Googled that shit. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking Joan of Arc sword name. Like, alright, nigga. All you niggas who tried to shame me for liking gilfs not allowed to simp for Juiz. For life. Schnooty's canceled for life. Bitch. 2 spirit treasures will be taken on God. Victor, why me? This sword belongs to you. No, it doesn't. Not since I gave up on slaying God and put my efforts towards killing you instead. Indeed, Rebellion's power is fueled by vengeance. Juiz has never once lost heart nor quelled her rage toward God for even a second. So Juiz's injustice is worthy of wielding it. Imbue the sword with all the hatred you've accrued over the course of those 99 loops. I'll imbue it with the bitter regrets of my late comrades. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to go back through this in a second. With my own powerlessness. And lastly, I'll imbue it with the rage of the torment he's caused you these last 455.4 billion undying years. I'll imbue it with my rage against God. Okay, this is like crazy information. So like 455.4 billion years, doesn't that give us an idea of like the very first loop, right? Like the time is just a crazy number to think about, but like if the universe is like, I don't know, 14 or 15 billion years old from Big Bang to now, then you can kind of just like multiply that like however many times, right? Oh, 99 loops. They said that. God fucking damn it. I'm so stupid. Where is it? Right there. 99 loops. Fuck. That's so long. Yeah, just multiply 14 Billy by about 99. We've been knowing big brain knocks. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. Woo! Oh man, I feel so ashamed right now. Okay. Have they said 99 billion loops already? Please tell me they haven't. Please tell me this is the first chapter with 99 loops in it. Yeah, I gotta go back and look through the art. I already knew. Yeah, I saw, see, like, at first when I saw this, I thought that, like, I was just, like, trying to, like, I was so overwhelmed by everything, I didn't even really think about it. But this, for some reason, I thought it was, like, spoil somehow, like, integrated into, like, the sword that she already had, that she's, like, been using, the one that, like, starts on fire and shit. Like, obviously, this is just entirely different. But at first, when I turned the page and saw the art, I was like, oh, shit, she hit the spoil sword fusion. Kippin'. Hey, man. Come on, bro. We all have our moments. All right. Okay, so there was some art. There was a page that I wanted to look at. Okay, so... Right, this is that one. I think we already saw either this panel or a similar panel from whatever this loop was back in like the back in oh man, spring arc, or no, the fall arc, back in the fall arc or the autumn arc or something like that. It did like a flashback and showed these previous loops or something like that. I don't think I remember this U-side death panel. That might be a new one. But I definitely remember like them revisiting the spoil fight or showing, you know, a previous loop spoil fight. Oh, this is Gina. Yeah, no, you're totally right. That's Gina. Yeah. Yeah, that's Gina. Oops. Hey, to be fair though, like Yusai got like, you know, the hat with like, you know, the white hair. You know what I'm saying? But that's definitely Gina. Yeah, different loops. Yeah, different loops for sure. Oh, that is Unburned in the top panel? Yeah. Yeah, I remember them like doing like a similar like montage-y like, you know, panel situation like a couple arcs ago that showed previous loops and I think this one was included in that, like this combination of people. If someone didn't already tell you, I would read the TCB for Jujutsu Kaisen this week like you did last week. Yeah, I think Yato like told me earlier today or something like that. He was like, hey, make sure you read TCB too. I was like, yeah, I might just do that all the time for Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, Apocalypse pumped some of those memories into Fuko's brain. Yeah. Yeah, in the beginning of the chapter too, like I remember this one too, like from this loop before the sex rule or the gender rule was like added or whatever. That's what this was. At first, I remember when we first got like the chapter that kind of like showed this situation. I remember one of the guys on the podcast saying like, "Oh, this must be, you know, a different loop where, you know, Victor was a girl and Juiz was a boy or whatever." And that's just like the way that the universe like panned out or something like that for this timeline or something. And I was like, nah, this like before sex. I don't even think that the roles have switched. I think that this is just before sex somehow. before Before all that, right? Because didn't Juiz say that those rules? Yeah, Juiz listed sex as one of the, like, in chapter like 9 or 10, when she was first explaining to Andy and Fuko like how this whole shit worked or whatever. Had a list of all the rules in that double page spread, and sex was one of them. So I was like, nah, it's got to be before PPs. Yeah. Crazy shit though. Hold on, there's another one. There's another page I wanted to look at. Yeah. Got like aura arms, like kind of like coming out the blade too, which is like really cool. Just like aura around the blade has like hands coming out of it. I wonder how many times we've seen something like that. Like we've seen aura around weapons a million times, but like hands sprouting from the aura, that seems new. Okay, here we go. This is the one I wanted right here. So who is this boxing Victor? Is that Void? Unavoidable, yeah. I don't think I ever remembered seeing Void without the armor, though. Young Feng. The dude Andy killed in chapter 4. Yes, I remember Void. Void without armor must have been in a volume extra. That makes sense. He only appears in flashback panels like this. Okay, so we have seen this. We have seen Void without the armor in flashback panels. Might have been in the Nico clone fight. Nah, he was armored in the Nico clone fight. In the volumes, we see it without armor, and he had an extra backstory as a drunken, depressed former boxer. Well, there it is. Yeah, Nico versus Andy, he was using like the crazy, you know, clone facsimile things of all of the Union members or whatever, and Void was one of them, but Void was armored. And the Void clone was still armored, yeah. Yeah, volume extra stuff should be like somehow like, you know, organically woven into adaptations, in my opinion. I feel like there's just no negatives when it comes to that. Like you remember in like they could do it for the intermissions, right? Like for the halfway point intermission transition things, you know, like right before commercial break. I feel like more adaptations should start just, you know, doing shit like that for the intermission. Like, you know, like when Full Metal Alchemist would go on commercial break and it'd be like Full Metal Alchemist, and then the commercial would go and then it would come back and be like Full Metal Alchemist or whatever. Like that time would be a good time for like volume extra shit. I assume he didn't have full body armor in previous loops like this one. MHA does it too, where they show character stats, yeah. Man, 455.4 billion years. There's another sacred spirit treasure, right? Someone said it earlier, heart, right? When did they bring that up? Was that like a while ago or something, like earlier in the story? I don't think I ever remember them bringing up heart. I remember Aegis. I remember Billy and them got Aegis like in the middle of the ocean or something like that, like right before this arc. That's the one I remember them bringing up. I didn't remember Rebellion. Maybe I did remember Rebellion. Rebellion sounds familiar actually, but I don't remember Heart at all. Yeah, there was an image of the shield, the sword, and a heart. I think it was during the Juiz versus Billy fight. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, Rebellion was mentioned by name. Yeah. But we hadn't seen the bitch. Cool. Wow, okay, so imbue the sword with all the hatred, and that's just gonna make it like more powerful. There's probably not gonna be like too many more like conditions or like rules to the sword. It's just, this is the sword, it's powerful, it can cut sun, and you charge it with, you know, anger. Okay. Yeah, and then Aegis just blocks everything. Heart. What could Heart do? Extra life. Heart. So Aegis was obvious. Rebellion was a little bit less obvious, because like we knew it was a weapon, right? But like even after finding out it's a sword, like the only extra thing that was added to it that we didn't really know is that it's, you know, it scales off of your anger. So then Heart, I feel like, has to be like entirely you know, not obvious. It's gonna be something wild and crazy and Shout out to Undead Unluck for giving a female character an ability that's fueled on hatred and anger. Normally that's reserved for the 16-year-old male MC during edgy moments. Yeah, right? I was just thinking about how cool it was that Victor, as OP and broken as he is, and how little he's been used throughout the series, coming to this like final confrontation, you know, and you're like, oh shit, hold on, it's Victor time, and then he's like the shield, he's defense. You know, sword and shield combo is always like fire whenever it's like used this well. But giving Victor the shield when we've been like waiting for him to like activate full power is just cool. You rebel against the oppressive, so I don't know about that out of the norm. Whatever that means. I noticed last week Ano Un's vision is still coming true. What do you mean? That Juiz died and Victor is going to be left alone facing the sun? Oh, sure. Yeah, for sure. I'm late. How many chapters has he read? 1. Just Undead Unluck. The huge chapter. We've been talking about it for a little bit. Yeah, lots of crazy shit happening, lots of moving parts. This stage for this like final fight is like so crazy. It's just like the last people on Earth versus God. Like I wonder, like they haven't really done too much of a job of showing like, you know, ground level civilian reactions to the events of Ragnarok, right? Like we haven't seen anybody, you know, like in their home, like burning to a crisp or anything like that. I feel like that would add to the, you know, to the level of like dread. If you were to like show like some random like city block just get like evaporated and like superimposed like screaming dialogue like over the panel and shit. Like that's like really dark and like sad, but like holy shit, the world's ending. And we only see it through the perspective of like the main characters basically. Like even with the unhealthy storytelling with like, you know, Unruin and old girl with the Peter Pan book and her mom and shit, like it wasn't really like the effects of, you know, the world ending being shown through the eyes of regular people. It was more so like Unruin's plot to like get everyone to go to his castle or whatever was like kind of what was shown there. But the fucking world spinning off of its axis, it's fucking like 1,000,000,000 degrees outside hurling towards the fucking sun. Like I don't think we ever got, you know, a reaction from regular people for that specific thing. Engine and Bunny were trying to evacuate folks in Tokyo. Okay. Maybe Apocalypse will show Fuko all the dead bodies like Juiz had to watch. Yeah, got a slight unburn feat here, having him stop the burning from happening, but he said he couldn't stop the heat. Yeah, that was last week, right? The second he dies is the moment the civilians become tiny, bubbly meat puddles. Wait, so unburn is stopping the burning of regular people like all across the world? I would think that it would have to just like be like in like a specific radius like around him. That's kind of broken if it just like blankets the entire planet with unburn. Yeah, that'd be nuts. Glad unburn is being relevant here. Was worried he wouldn't do anything after spring ended. Oh man, how could you think that? I feel like Tozaka is not one to just like arbitrarily, you know, like introduce a character and never use him. That doesn't sound like Tozaka. Everything feels like it's a plan in this series. It's always a plan. Unburn being here feels like some cause without effects type stuff. Not sure what his range is. He's stopping the burning but can't prevent things from feeling hot, right? Combustion and flames do not work against unburn. Temperature is another thing. But last week, Presumable confirmed he's an external targeting type. That makes the most sense, right? Because he was trying to protect backs. Need my goat Fung to show up? Fuck yeah. I need to rewatch y'all special grade reviews on Undead Unluck because I'm definitely missing a lot of plot stuff that you guys used to point out. Yeah, that's like one of the things I miss the most about that atmosphere, that show, that time in content creation is just like so many different perspectives at once after like sitting and thinking about chapters for a while. It's like I miss a bunch, but like, you know, Kiko, Nickums, Mello, they would always you know, catch the things that I'd miss. Yeah, he was on the Black Kinto Un, so I do wonder where he's heading. I can't remember what I said last week. I think he's on the way here. Like I what did I say? I think he has like newfound motivations, right? He's always wanted to be the strongest thing in all of creation or whatever. He thought that, you know, he would achieve that inside of like, you know, a martial artist, like fighter, like human opponent, essentially. Got whooped by Shen, thrown in jail, meditated for like however long, reached some kind of level of enlightenment, has a new understanding of the soul, apparently, and now he's, you know, vaguely in the background, enigmatic. I think he just wants to fight God. I think Fung just wants to fight God at this point. What up, Brack? Would like him to get an unfade splash page before getting folded. Yeah, that'd be incredible. Vertical or double page spread. Either one would be gas. Hiko and Mello were especially insane with the subtle panel analysis. Yeah, for sure. You need to pull up or he's pussy for real. Yeah. He's pulling up. He's pulling up. Fighting God would be in character. Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, okay. So the strongest thing in all of creation was not another martial artist. Got it. Well, how about the creator of everything? I bet if I whoop him, I'll get the belt. I'll get the title. I'll get the trophy. Yeah, Fung's gotta want to fight God. Because it's like you build him up as a villain. He has a crazy, you know, arc. You know, like going into like summer or whatever. And then you're reintroducing him back into, you know, the story after defeating him. I doubt he would be, you know, an antagonist again. You know what I mean? At least, I doubt he would, like, directly oppose the protagonist again. He's got to want to fight this god motherfucker. Otherwise he's got entirely new motivations that we have yet to be told about. They wouldn't have shown him twice after defeating him just to not use him. Right, exactly. But I also don't think that he would just run it back and try to spin the block on Shen or something like that. Yeah, I wonder what unfade versus God would look like. I wonder what kind of effect that would have. Was glad with the twist Nico used Fung's move to stop Shen, though. Yeah, that was crazy. And then he fucking used it on Andy, too. Hit him with that fucking 5-prong shoulder check, or whatever that shit's called. Do. That shit's so hard. Wowzers. Yeah, next week's about to be insane. I'm so glad Undead Unluck never takes breaks. I'm so happy, like, one, that Tozuka is healthy enough to do that, if that even is the case. You never know with these mangaka what kind of health issues they're hiding from the public eye. But seems to be good. Never takes breaks. I appreciate the shit out of that in Undead Unluck. Scientists can't have hands. Eco said, bitch, hold my beer. That was like something that I pointed out on the podcast too. I was like, dude, that's like one of the craziest, coolest subversions. Like, this dude's a dork. He's one of them nerds. What's he gonna do? Send a robot after you? And he's like, I'm just like, oh shit. Wait a minute. That nigga knows kung fu. He had it the whole time. He never didn't have it. If Tozuka takes a longer break like Ruri Dragon or Jujutsu Kaisen, I won't complain, sure, yeah. It always, like, sucks whenever, like, something's on break or something goes on hiatus, you know what I mean? Like, you're like, you have that moment of, like, aw, man. But then, like, you know, you go, wait a minute, this is really good for them, probably. Their schedules are insane. Work ethics are just, like, unfathomable. Like, that event, like, we're only human, you know what I mean? Like, gotta give them the time they need. But alright, Undead Unluck done. Next, Jujutsu. Ride the hype wave. Continue riding the hype wave. That's why I was glad I waited to binge Black Clover till after the hiatus. Yeah. How was that for you? Where did you stop before when did you put down Black Clover before you binged? Before Spade? During Spade? Spade Weekly experience was an experience. But I always think about, like, oh man, I say whatever I say about, like, all of these series, like, on a weekly basis or whatever. And I always talk about, like, oh man, I wonder what this would have been like, you know, to binge instead of be weekly for, like, Shibuya Incident, you know, or something like that. It's like, oh man, I read that chapter by chapter. But then all these people come back later and was like, I binged Shibuya Incident is like the craziest, you know, modern shonen arc. And because I binged it, it felt a lot like blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, oh man, I'll never know. I'm always on the pulse. I actually stopped where the anime left off a year ago, so I binged the whole Spade arc. I could definitely understand what experience that would be weekly, torture at times, but I give them a pass, just like One Piece, Jujutsu, Undead Unluck. I understand it. Hell yeah. Alright, Jujutsu Kaisen, chapter 199, Resentful Names. So you've won. Basically, thanks to those guys. How are they? Like you, they're seriously wounded. I'll carry them later. I see. You weren't acting like yourself. You know my situation because you're also from the big three families. I couldn't make it as head of the Kamo clan, so I'm worthless. There's also my name. I suspect that mother... Did she tell you herself? Well, my mother did. Then she tasted my blade. But maybe I was wrong. The one who killed me was your mother. Maybe I should have talked to her more. What are mothers to us anyway? I ended it without getting a good answer. You shouldn't make the same mistake. Damn. Yeah. That was deep. That was a great opening to the chapter after the fight. Maki and Kamo's dynamic is so strong because of their you know, their lineage. Huh? You named him because of that? Yes, it's a forbidden name for that family. I was pissed, so I just did it. Or Noritoshi. It's alright. Although I didn't know if it was best at the time. But I honestly gave him that name so that he could ditch them and come home to me. What you talking about? Your big brother. Oh. Is something wrong? No, but I'm worried. Is he nice? Yes, he's nice. After all, he's my son. Tokyo #1 colony, November 14th. Angel. We're in a fucking, like, a hotel. Good morning, did you sleep well, destined one? How long was I out? Megumi. I'm talking to you, Itado. What? Wait. Oh my god, this is like so far away from the situation that I was picturing when we eventually came back to all of these characters. Oh my god. About 2 days? It's the night of the 14th. Living it up in a bathrobe for the first time. My nigga got the fucking wine glass, holding it proper, stemmed through the Spock opening. The live long and prosper sip. Wait a minute. Hold on, my nigga's like 17. I mean, it's the Culling Games. It's martial law. Yo. Everyone drinking and chilling. He's sipping grape juice for real. Yo. I bet he always wanted to do it because he saw it in the movies. Ah, I see you're awake now, Fushiguro. Swirls alcoholic beverage. Ooh, shit. Takaba, yo, you awake? You must be hungry. I swiped us some eats. Pinot ice cream. Did they have chocolate mint? That Angel saying that? Just casual, dude, what the fuck? Angel's just like one of the niggas? Nah, man, what? So they introduce Angel and say their technique is to forcibly remove or nullify or extinguish curse techniques, which automatically, you know, creates some kind of feeling of like, uh-oh, watch out for this one. This is dangerous. What kind of threat is this going to pose to our team? And then, you know, you have the idea that they're potentially, you know, aligned with Kenjaku and yada, yada, yada. And then the next time we see them, they're fucking like hovering over a weakened Fushiguro right after his fight, looking like an angel of death. And we're like, oh fuck, what is she gonna do to him? And then the next time we see him, they're all just kicking it in an Airbnb, drinking and just chilling, broing out, having fun. Lax. Oh my god. Nagini. First time chat. Welcome. Hope you're enjoying yourself. That settles it. Even angels like mint chocolate chip, so it's a godly flavor. That shit is ass. Mint chocolate chip is trash. Get the fuck out of here. You probably a Shamrock Shake type nigga too. You probably be getting those. St. Patrick's Day season. Can't argue with angels, nigga. Watch me. Fucking e-cig is on the fritz. Sad. Very sad. Did they have mint chocolate? Yep, at shops where there's still electricity, the frozen foods are still good. Okay, that's a pretty big line of dialogue, right? But why's the power on? Can't you guess? There hasn't been an earthquake, and cursed spirits don't attack buildings. There might be leakages, but it was decided to supply power from outside for the people left behind. Takaba, you became a player outside, right? On the way here, did you hear anything on the news? I don't watch much news. Naive adults are just evil, you know? Maybe Kenjaku... Hold on, man. I don't watch much news. Naive adults are just evil, you know? Oh, shit. Yeah, butter pecan is like one of the best flavors of ice cream ever. If you order a Shamrock Shake, the McDonald's machine should be broken. It's probably the Shamrock Shakes that break them. Shitty ass flavor. Fucking up the machinery. Went to the milkshake store to order a McDonald's, but the machine was borked. Welcome to McDonald's. We're not taking any orders over $1. Ice cream machine's broke, and we don't got no buns. We could make you a vegan burger though, because we ain't even got no meat. We just got lettuce and cheese. Keto. Can't respect any man who orders a damn Shamrock Shake. Preach. Preach. All right. Air sandwiches with no bread. That's all we got on the menu. Keto air sandwiches. Maybe Kenjaku did it through the higher up so that it wouldn't interfere with the culling game. Wait a minute. God damn, the Viz fucking site. The Viz site is garbage. Hold on, man. Why do I feel like this is, like, not correct? Run this back. Wait, what? Dog. Alright. Okay. There hasn't been an earthquake and cursed spirits don't attack buildings. There might be leakages, but it was decided to supply power from outside for the people left behind. Takaba, you became a player outside, right? On the way here, did you hear anything on the news? Maybe Kenjaku did it through the higher up so that it wouldn't interfere with the culling game. For now, I gotta use the toilet and take a break. Or take a bath. Give me the details after I'm done. Go, go, go! So, Itadori came across Takaba fighting. And you worked together to find me. Nice. You spotted Kurisu carrying me. Whoa. A patrash? The fuck is a patrash? What? Oh. Okay. It's like a chocobo? Okay. Okay. Do you know what caution means? Yeah, of course Megumi's like, no way that's how that happened. Well, you know, sorry, thanks for helping me. Well, you know. Anyway, check this out, Fushiguro. Akari got 100 points. And that's not all. Okotsu snagged 190? Add in your points, Takaba's, and Kurisu's. And it's like so crazy with the point system because like this is like a relatively wholesome, you know, interaction and scene, you know, that we have here or whatever, and they're just casually talking about the accumulation of points that are directly tied to the murder of people. That's crazy that like the Itadori, you know, in the first arc that didn't want anybody to die and didn't want to kill anyone can just like casually have conversations about dead people and the, you know, numeric designation of that body count. What up, Rickerson? Yeah, he's like, take a look at all the lives our homies took. Yeah, exactly. With a fucking grin on his face and shit. Just like, wow. Talk about progression, right? And that's not all. Okotsu snagged 190, and in your points, Takaba's and Kurisu's, we've got 359. We've met our quota. Now we can help Sumiki. Yes, yes. All that's left is to figure out how many points are needed to leave the game. No, wait. We can use your points? Sure, no problem. Due to Itadori's rule changing, I got my points from... Oh yeah, the dude who could like take off his body parts and turn them into bombs or whatever. Due to Itadori's rule changing, I can survive without killing. Much appreciated. So use them however you want. I don't really have any use for them either. I have more questions for you, Kurisu. Yeah. We're looking for a player called The Angel. We heard they were in Tokyo Colony number 2. So, are you the Angel? Why did you help me? And why are you in Tokyo number 1? Yes, I'm the Angel. You shouldn't ask girls so many questions. Oh, yeah, okay. This is, okay. So, like, we knew that there were, okay. Wow. All right. We knew that this was a situation, right? Like, there was going to be a bunch of, you know, malevolent Yuji Itadoris or whatever, people that are in, like, a similar circumstance as him where they ingested a cursed object, but this is the first time that we're seeing that, like, exact same kind of relationship, right? Where it's like, you still are you, but then the nigga lives inside of you as well and kind of, like, sprouts up to communicate with people using your body, like, whenever. I think this is like the next time we've seen that, right? Since Yuji. Wow. Yeah, Yuji's at 15 now. Wow. Oh, she's like me. To answer your question, the reason Hana saved you is because you previously... What? Why not help a guy who's collapsed? What a kind soul. The idiots just like take that at face value. You must know my curse technique if you were looking for me. I negate curse techniques. Barrier techniques, including seals, are no exception. So we can go in and out of barriers. That makes all the sense in the world. There are more cursed spirits than players in Tokyo Colony number 2. Maybe it's because of the sea. I also blame Kashimo. That's why I came here. If you avoid the night, predicting what cursed spirits will do is easier. My objective is to wipe out all players who have reincarnated. Yo! Most of them do it by suppressing the vessel's original owner. Whether intentionally or subconsciously. And that's against God's laws, so it's wrong. God? That's just a name I give to my beliefs. Pay it no mind. Yo. So I decided to live in symbiosis with Hana. Then don't reveal stuff about me, okay? Can your technique revert possessed players to their original state? It's not impossible, but it's extremely likely they will die because the cursed object and body fuse. So it's difficult to strip away one. Wow. That's why Sukuna dies if I die. Yep. Wow. Is there someone you want to fix? Sorry, but I doubt I can help. No, we want you to remove a seal on the prison realm, a special grade cursed object. Oh, fuck. Oh, man, I didn't even think about that when she was talking about seals. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I could probably do that. Yo, the fist bump. This is going well. Now we can bring back Gojo Sensei too, but isn't this going too well? Yeah, big question, big question. That is like, you know, like a complaint that, you know, people have kind of been having about the culling game is that like there isn't really any stakes. All of our like main characters and like protagonist team have kind of just been getting like W after W after W. It doesn't have that same kind of like, you know, Game of Thrones, The Walking Dead, anyone can go, you know, at any time kind of tension and like worry, you know, that like has kind of been there in previous arcs of Jujutsu Kaisen, especially like kind of like Shibuya Incident as a big example. It kind of like Shibuya Incident kind of like created this atmosphere that like, oh man, Gege is not afraid to kill characters, so like what this culling game battle royale has got to be, you know, character death after character death, etc., etc. And then, you know, we're in this first stage of the arc essentially, and it has been going on for quite a long time on a week-to-week level. So I think that like, you know, creates this you know, this outlook in the weekly readers like, yo, like this is like so campy feeling, you know, for Jujutsu Kaisen, but it is still like technically the beginning of the culling game. I want to say like we have no idea like how long this arc is going to be, like what Gege's plans are for the actual overall length of the arc. You know what I mean? So it's like, what if this is like, you know, a 90 chapter arc or something like that? You know, then showing, you know, character W, like protagonist wins in the beginning, you know, might feel campy after like 16, 17, 18, 20 weeks, you know, of chapters. But like if that is all just because we're in the beginning and it's about to go into like really crazier, darker, our characters might not make it out of this kind of situation territory, like in like maybe the second phase of the culling game, then, you know, we'll look back on those complaints in the beginning and be like, oh wow, you just had to let him cook. And all of the conflicts have been hella tense, you know what I mean? Like the unpredictability factor is, you know, where a lot of the stakes come from in series, you know what I mean? Like even if you know characters are going to win, if you're confident in the, you know, in the conflict resolution writing capability of the author, then, you know, that unknown uncertainty in the midst of the conflict is where you can get your stakes from, even if you know the main characters will survive, you know, or something like that. It's like, holy shit, this situation is wild. I know it's not going to be resolved by a Deus Ex Machina, but the situation seems impossible. That uncertainty creates even more tension. The conflicts have been fun, though the Maki one felt kind of wonky. I feel that. Yeah, we are expanding the whole cast a lot. I bet we will reduce it in the next half. Yeah, for sure. Like character, like it's a battle royale arc. Like characters are going to die. Maki fight had a great start, like the sumo and samurai guys, but the resolution after the Rush Zenin arc last year was a bit lackluster. Sure. Yuta's definitely dying? Yeah, maybe. That'd be crazy. We are getting too many W's. Sure. Too many? It depends what the plan is for everything, right? We need some L's? I'm sure we'll get them. Gege is not going to write a battle royale arc where the protagonists just win the entire time until the end. Yeah, Kashimo Takaba and probably a main cast member are all dead, IMO. Yeah. Yeah, Gege's cooking up something evil, for sure. For sure. Like people need to keep in mind, like these are the first times we're getting storytelling in all of these colonies. There's what, like 13 colonies? Who knows if we're even going to spend, you know, a significant amount of time in all of them. But what we do know is that this is the first time that we visited all of these locations. How much longer are we going to spend in each? Like, are we going to come back? Like, obviously, we're back to Tokyo Colony number 1. How much time do we spend here? Do we go back to, like, you know, fucking... We're going to eventually go back to all of these locations for more conflicts. You know, so if we all win the first round, that doesn't necessarily, you know, mean this is going to be, like, a Mickey Mouse arc. I think Kenjaku will pull up at the end for the God Guy. Maybe watch some folks like Maki and Megumi. That'd be crazy. Yeah, like honestly, like just Shibuya incident, like just off of the situation where they just beat Dagon. Like that, the Dagon fight is and the aftermath of the Dagon fight is really like a firm, you know, example of, you know, what stakes look like in Jujutsu Kaisen and how anything can happen really at any time whenever Gege decides to do it. There's no real, you know, structure that, you know, can be followed inside of Jujutsu Kaisen's conflict resolution, because they all fight for their life to defeat Dagon, and then suddenly Toji jumps in the fucking domain opening and just like smokes Dagon. You know what I mean? And that felt kind of like, holy shit, yo, like that was amazing. Like he came in and helped everybody. That's what we needed right now. And then immediately after that, Jogo like annihilated Todo and Maki and Naobito directly coming out of a W. A huge W. With like a seemingly Deus Ex Machina kind of like hand wavy victory with Toji coming in and just, you know, but everything was written like so perfectly, you know what I mean? Like you give the condition of the murder puppet Toji reincarnation or resurrection, whatever you call it. You make it like he goes after the thing that's the strongest. And it's like Dagon was whooping everybody, so naturally he goes after Dagon. So it's like he wasn't really on our side, but helped anyway. And we were like, it was like a sigh of relief, like, oh man, thought we might lose Nanami or like Naobito or like what's up with Maki, and then like we beat him, and then boom, Jogo fucking immolates like everybody in the room. And it's like, oh, okay. And then Nanami ends up dying, and Maki was, you know, out of the story for however long, and, you know, et cetera, et cetera. So I think that how smooth things have been going, you know, is a calm before the storm kind of like indicator that things are about to get like really fucked up for our people, right? And Megumi even makes a comment here, but isn't this going too well? Like, yeah. That's Gege like kind of like doing like a little like metatextual wink at the audience. Like, you thought shit was sweet for these first couple colonies. Just wait. You know what I'm saying? First, I need your cooperation, then I'll remove the seal. Surely you don't want us to kill every incarnated player. I am not that greedy. There's one I especially want to butcher, the disgraced one. I promise that if we kill that player, I won't hesitate to help you. What do you want? Seeing your face irritates me. Before you reveal anything, I should tell you something. I'm the disgraced one. Isn't he the honored one? Didn't they give him that Buddha quote too? Among the heaven and earth, I alone am the honored one or whatever, didn't they? Now you're the disgraced one? What the fuck? Yeah, I'm about to go read TCB. Yeah, I know that they gave Gojo the honored one dialogue too, but I'm pretty sure they gave it to both of them. They did it for Sukuna and Gojo. A lot of people thought shit was sweet, Kichi. Like, people have been complaining about the Culling Game arc in like really like weird ways. It was just Gojo? I wonder if... Throughout the heaven and earth, I alone am the honored one theory. Yeah, it was Sukuna and Gojo. Both have this quote tied to them in the story. I just have to find the panel. People are talking about it in Reddit, but I want the actual panel. I don't remember when Sukuna was, but it was a while ago. Yeah, nobody who matters thinks that shit is sweet. Definitely not Kichi. Just complaining about smooth brains. Yeah, it was both. Anyway, if anybody can find the panel where the quote is used for Sukuna, I would appreciate that in a DM. Or like throw it in the chat. I'll pull it up right now if anybody finds it before we move on. TCB sounds better. Fuck yeah. Sorry, I'm just like catching up on the chat right now. There's a lot of messages while I was towards the end of that official chapter reading. Angel saying he wants to kill all reincarnates. This can make some good inner conflicts between the allies. Like, yeah, that's a really cool motivation to give a character in the Culling Game. I got Yuta dying in the battle versus Kenjaku. Yeah, for sure. It felt kind of like Flaggy to me when he was like, alright, I'm about to get this 500 points and go fuck Kenjaku up myself. And it's like, man, that makes me think that you're definitely going to die attempting that, right? Because like, yeah, you're the main character in Chapter 0, and you're an important character right now, but I mean, like, this ain't your story, no. This ain't your story for real. You putting on the main character jacket and going to go do main character stuff, but they're not going to let you accomplish that. Gojo said it for himself, but the narrator said it for Sukuna. Yeah, I think I remember that. I think it was when Sukuna attacked Mahito when Mahito used his domain against Nanami. You talking about the Buddha quote? The honored one quote? No, I wasn't there. I don't think so anyway. Also, just to keep this in mind, we literally have access to Takaba, who, again, can alter reality itself to make his jokes. Yeah, that shit's broken. It was when Mahito used his domain for the first time. Nice. Uh-oh, I think Mike got it. Chapter 30, Selfish. Yep, here we go. Oh man, these old translations. Mahayana Prison. Immeasurable Void. God damn, this is like taking me back to like Jamini's box. This reminds me of Jamini's box days. Throughout the heaven and earth, he alone is the honored one. Only his pleasure and displeasure exist. Yep. Yep, there it is. Good shit. Good shit, Mike. You're a champion. I think Sukuna and Angel were a part of some faction back in the day together, and maybe he killed everyone. They both want Megumi for some purpose. Kenjaku and Tengen might also be involved. Yeah. Light work for a Jujutsu Joker like myself. Good shit. Alright, I'm just gonna like skim through this TCB and like see any significant differences. Interesting scene with Amo's mom. Faded one versus Destined one. Okay. Yeah, it does feel like they're just like doing shit for the sake of being different, right? Like taking liberties and like going out of their way to, you know, put in, you know, translations or like words that, I don't know. It's weird. Like you feel it a lot in like One Piece too. One Piece and Jujutsu Kaisen are like both really bad about it. Yeah, Stephen Paul type beat, yeah. Wait, Hannah and you used to... Yeah, that's a way crazier translation. That implies so much more. To answer your question, the reason Hana saved you is because you previously, and then you cut it off. That could mean literally anything. Hana and you used to can still mean a lot of things, but not as many. Wow. Wow. Do you need a reason to help someone who's collapsed by the road? Nullification of curse techniques, seals and barrier techniques are no exception, so we can enter and exit colonies at will. Yeah, this is way different. It's easy to predict the movements of cursed spirits, so you just have to avoid them at night. Versus, if you avoid the night, predicting what cursed spirits will do is easier. Okay. Purge all incarnated players. Most of them will suppress and destroy their vessel's consciousness when incarnating, either intentionally or subconsciously. Yeah. Yeah, wow. It's something that should not be happening. It goes against the laws of God. God. Why I've chosen to coexist with Hana. Okay, okay. Right, so in Yuji's situation, Sukuna took over his body, but Yuji, it was either like a willpower thing or just like a constitution thing where Yuji was able to kind of like force the symbiotic relationship that he has with Sukuna, whereas like everyone else who ingested a cursed object was taken over by, you know, the being that the cursed object was, you know, housing or whatever. So you eat the cursed object, that new consciousness is way stronger than yours, so you cease to be, and now your body is just the body of, you know, the character that lived in the cursed object or whatever. That's the situation with Kashimo, Reggie, Ryu, Ishigori. But then with Yuji, he just beasted that shit and was able to stay himself while also having Sukuna inside of him. For like one reason or another, maybe Yuji's special, maybe it's a constitution thing, like a willpower thing. But then with this situation, Angel ate the shit, and then the being that would have taken over her body decided, no, I'm going to work with this character to, you know, accomplish more than I would be able to by myself, type shit. Oh yeah, and there's also the Kenjaku situation where, yeah, Kenjaku probably always knew that Yuji was going to eat the fingers or something like that. Megumi? What are y'all talking about in here? Hana want the Megumi. Megumi, bro. Trojan Shikigami incoming? Get the fuck out of here. Crazy that Yuji says out loud, oh, she's like me, and nobody hears it or says anything about it. I think he said that to himself. I think he said that in his... Oh, what? Why did I think it had a different dialogue bubble? Oh, wow. I thought it was like a thought bubble for some reason. Yeah, he definitely does say that to everybody. Wowzers. Wow. Oh, 1 second. New pods just came in. Had to go grab those. Okay. I figured I'd say it before some idiot slips up and lets the cat out of the bag. I am the fallen. Okay. Yeah, the fallen hits harder because yeah, I don't know, maybe it doesn't hit harder, but the disgraced one just like instantly made me like think of that quote that the narrator, you know, tied to Sukuna and made me think that it was all going towards some like crazy, you know, weird like, I don't know, dichotomy. I don't even know like what words I'm like really looking for it, but it made me think a lot more than the fallen one, you know what I mean? Because like if among the heaven and earth I alone am the honored one is tied to Sukuna and Gojo because he said it himself, and Sukuna because the narrator said it for him, and then you bring in the disgraced one, you know, it makes you think that that could all potentially be linked in some kind of crazy storytelling situation later, which would be cool. And there's definitely nothing wrong with, you know, the disgraced one, I guess. But if it's really not the disgraced one and it's just the fallen, then the fallen is, yeah, the fallen is fire. Fallen's really good. Okay. Great chapter. Yeah, this chapter really just like completely like changed my outlook on the culling game and like what I can come to expect from it. It was already like really hard to like, you know, expect, like think about like, you know, predicting things for the future and whatnot, because Kenjaku is like obviously just like so enigmatic and we have no idea the full range of his motivations, I want to say, yet. Like like he said a lot about what he wants to do, but there's probably so much more that we don't know yet. So it's like, what is really going to happen? So many things in play, so many moving parts, so many characters with different motivations that are all moving for, you know, one reason or another. But then to give us this situation with, you know, Angel being the character that she ended up being was just such a crazy subversion for me that I'm just like, and it's like, man, and Yuji and Megumi just together next time you see them, it's just like, man, I thought so many other things before I pictured this situation. Like, that's just so crazy. And like 200 is the next chapter. Please give us Nobara back. Please give us Nobara back. Yeah, and 2 days went by. Yeah, for sure. Rob J, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, we got to look and see where we are on the timeline now, for sure. Angel and Sukuna used to exercise curses together before Sukuna found the streets. Nobara is back in a casket. Fuck you. Let's say that. She'll be back. Yeah, that'd be really good, mini muted. Like this last page, I'm the disgraced one. I can definitely see the next chapter starting with some kind of, you know, flashback Sukuna situation. Whether it's like, you know, a literal flashback scene of Sukuna in his previous life or whatever, or if it's like, you know, superimposed like omniscient narration, you know, or if he literally just like is talking directly to Yuji and just says a bunch of stuff with some, you know, flashback panels for reference in the scene. Anything like that would slap so hard. When we getting that Miwa soloing the verse, that'd be fucking insane. I would love that. I need that as well. Jujutsu Kaisen, 199. Done. What's next? What is next? I've done Jujutsu Kaisen and Undead Unluck so far. Yozakura family versus Sakamoto. Sakamoto or Ginka and Luna. Alright, well, we got 3 Sakamoto, so. It is Sakamoto time. We are also already on the page. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's Kanaguri versus fucking Satoda. Yo. Sakamoto Days, Chapter 89. Sensei is the title. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. At the end of the long, long corridor stands a middle-aged woman with a ghostly pale face. The young man realizes that her footsteps make no sound and raises his head in horror. In the eerie silence, only the sound of his heartbeat is strangely loud. Insert sound effect here. What is fear? Yo! My. You interrupted the crucial introduction to the story. Whoop! Oh! Hmm? Oh! Oh my god, I saw this panel already. I saw, like, instantly, like, that was like the focal point. Throws him out the fucking building. And he blocked it with the, what is that thing called? The cut board? Action, cut! Or whatever. Like, what is that thing called? Clipper board. The clacker. The click clacker. Oh, man. Now I remember. I know you. Etsuko Satoda, the oddball who rejected the invitation to join the order and chose a teaching career instead. I shot a movie about you a long time ago. Oddball who rejected the invitation to join the order and chose a teaching career. Fiction, though. So, you're the scoundrel who goes around making movies of assassins' lives. And I suppose this is the sequel? No, I don't do sequels. Oh, that's too bad. The beauty is in encapsulating a soul into one 140-minute story. But I like Terminator 2 better. Same! Okay, wait a minute, Kichi. I think I see the vision now. I feel like a lot of people be saying that Terminator 2 is like one of the best sequels, if not the best sequel of all time. Oh, I mean, yeah, no, it would definitely have to be one of them because you got Empire Strikes Back right there. But yeah, like, people like regularly be saying Terminator 2 is like gold standard movie sequel. But yeah, Kichi. The GILF agenda is here. She likes Terminator 2 better than Terminator 1. I wonder who doesn't. Do I even know anyone who prefers the first one? Anyway. Then have what you come here to do. Or then what have you come here to do, assassin? You misunderstand. I'm not an assassin. I'm a filmmaker. I don't have killing skills or weapons. All I have is my ability as a first-rate filmmaker. The wrist grabs, bruh. The Satoda wrist grabs. I can't budge him? Wait! She just launched you. That means he allowed himself to be launched? Because she can't do it again? Or maybe he was caught off guard before, but now he's expecting it, so it doesn't work. Oh man, when I hold a camera, I never let it shake. Oh my, is this the best character in Sakamoto Days? And also, this is a first-rate tracking shot. We do a whip pan and cut. Oh no! Ah! Oh, oh! It's so quiet. Do you really think someone scary got in? It was just 10 seconds. We're dealing with Slur's gang. Don't underestimate them. At any rate, we have to find and secure the database before they get there. Right, our first stop is the janitor's room. Shin and Seba are near the incinerator. They'll be fine. Shin has a new weapon. He's stronger than ever. Plus, we got to train with Satoda-sensei. She's amazing. How is Satoda-sensei? Do you know her? She's really kind. Satoda-sensei always puts her students first. She's an unusual assassin. She helped me and Akao plenty of times when we were students. Oh, I see. I can't wait to see Rion. I hope the database shows where she is. Akira, there's something I should tell you about Akao. No! Ikakiri clap. Huh? Destroy the database. What the fuck? Destroy. Akira, come to your shit, come to your senses. Why did I do that? Huh? What just happened? Find the database. Destroy the database. Where's the database? Database. Database. Theme park. T-Bart. Same brainwashing as Amane. Yeah. Another enemy from Slur's gang. Hurry, Akira, to the janitor's room. We'll take a shortcut through the poison department's greenhouse. Right. Everyone's seduced by sweet words. When I clap my hands, the world obeys. What the fuck? Spanking her? It feels so wrong to step on someone's head. Oh, I hate this. Ever since this guy clapped his hands, my body won't obey me. What did he do to us? I still can't feel anything. I don't get any thrills whenever I have acts of violence committed against myself. I want to be subdued and to cry and beg for forgiveness. I can move again. I better get going. I need to find some real pain. Something that'll make my nerves throb. Club Jam is on the move. How many times do we have to retake this scene? Yo, they've been boxing? Oh, wait. Oh, okay, that's right. He came with the clipper, the clacker. And then that was the last time we saw him, was like right before that connected. But it looks like he fucking hit Satoda. Like a bunch. How many times do we have to retake this scene? However long it takes to protect my students until your film is destroyed. Where's the database? Destroy the database. You students, stay out. Once we get through this greenhouse. Yo. No. Man. And Yuto Suzuki kept making a point to like really build up Satoda's character as someone that Sakamoto cares a significant amount about, that clearly loves their students and will do anything for them. Hella writing surrounding both of those ideas. And then boom, death as you're casually running past a fucking window. God damn. Yeah, that hurts. Wow. Kichi! No! Our Gilf? She ain't dead. He good. He good. She good. She gotta be good. The clacker board's really doing that much damage? The Satoda? Fuck. Dude, they even made a point to say she went out on like however many missions and always came back completely unscathed. Man, they had to turn the fucking students into zombies, huh? Or whatever. They had to do mind control on the students. That's the only way this nigga could get Satoda. Was the student distraction. I want to believe that. I want to believe that's the only reason why. Kanaguri, man. What a character. What an incredible character. I really love that the mangaka is about to draw Sakamoto's wife putting in work. Fuck yeah. And it's like we kind of already saw that a little bit too with Nagumo's character. There was a scene however long ago where, you know, Nagumo was impersonating Sakamoto's wife, and then some intruders like came into the store or whatever, and Nagumo or Sakamoto's wife like killed him ruthlessly or something like that, and then we found out it was Nagumo. Wow. Fucked up, man. So wait a minute. Do I not remember when Sakamoto ran into Akira? '89. Buttons just like stop working after a while on the Viz site. Can't click buttons. Oh, Shin, yeah, Shin, okay, yeah, they all met up already. So then where did Shin go? Looking for you, I have news to report. Okay, so then that was the last time we saw all of them together, talking about Grandpa. And then the next time we see him, it's just Akira and Sakamoto. And there was no mention of like why they split up. Right? I think they just like, it's pretty obvious or whatever, but I thought that there would be, you know, a moment where they're like, okay, you guys go do this, we'll go do this, but it seems like they're just splitting up to cover more ground since they all know who they're looking for at this point. Okay. Okay. Just that was just like, I had to just refresh myself on that for a second. Oh, did they say that? Oh shit. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. At any rate, we have to find and secure the database before they get there, right? Our first stop is the janitor's room. Shin and Seba are near the incinerator. That's right. That's right. I completely forgot that I had read that. Got it. Got it. Great chapter. Oh my god, what is going to happen next? I really hope Satoda lives. It's hard to say in Sakamoto though, right? Because like Yuto Suzuki doesn't have an issue with, you know, characters dying, you know what I mean? Like it's like collateral damage or like just, you know, for the sake of like it's an assassin world and people die all the time. Like he has no problem showing that kind of thing. But then also inside of the protagonist team, they have like a non-killing rule or whatever, so you can come to expect at least that the main cast won't kill anyone or no one in the main cast will die. But like Satoda is like new character this arc, and she's gotten great writing up until this point. But like, does that mean that she's safe? No. Does that mean that she can't die or probably won't die? Like, not at all. Like, she could live, she could die. It's like equally possible in my mind. Oh man. Yeah, crazy. Kanaguri's writing though. Like, what an interesting character. I don't think I've ever seen a character like Kanaguri. I don't even remember like any like real like director style characters in like pretty much anything else. And Yuto Suzuki like really leans into, you know, the whole film shit like in ways that are just like so cool. Like the way that his dialogue is entirely around like the making of a movie, like even like while fighting, like narrating the entire thing. Like, when I hold a camera, I never let it shake, can't budge him. Like, that's already like raw, like hard as fuck. Like, just in general that she goes to grab him and can't fucking budge him after she literally just whipped him out the building. So yeah, it made me ask like, okay, did he allow her to do that for the sake of his, you know, his character's like motif? You know what I mean? Like, ooh, this will be good. This is good action. You know, like, yeah, throw me out the window. Like, yeah, this makes for a good movie, like type shit. And then the next time she goes to do it, can't move him. And it's like, okay, so did you let, like, did she just catch you off guard and throw you the first time? You know, because you weren't expecting, you know, crazy Aikido? Or did you allow it to happen? But then here he goes, like, when I hold a camera, I never let it shake. Like, that's such a fucking good line of dialogue for the moment. And we do a whip pan and cut. Like, that's just like, dude, what the fuck? What a character. I love him. The fighting styles in Sakamoto Days are so creative. They absolutely are. I love it. He's like a JoJo villain. Oh, okay. Is this what JoJo niggas be on? I haven't done JoJo yet, but he definitely like feels like aesthetically like a JoJo, you know, reference or whatever, just from what I've seen of JoJo. But if that's what they be on character-wise, then that's really cool. All right, Sakamoto, done. What's next? Aliensarea next? Aliensarea, Ginka and Luna, Aliensarea. All right, we got one for Ginka, one for Aliens. Ginka and Luna, 2 for Ginka and Luna. Damn, I only got 4 chapters left to read still. No One Piece. Yeah, that's right. Snooty! Just because it is Snooty versus Kichi, I'm choosing Aliensarea. That's what I'll do. Snooty always has to lose. Aliensarea, Chapter 17, The Summons. Team 7 is about to begin the roundup of A3's perps at the West Tokyo branch. Let's review the plan one last time. Fuck Snooty! Bitch ass bitch. Team 7 is about to begin the roundup of A3's perps at the West Tokyo branch. Let's review the plan one last time. That's right, they got everybody in unison, unanimous decision to go after A3. We got martial artist old girl hitting the Goku stretch. Love to see that. The building has space tech known as Abyss Structure that extends deep underground. Okay. There's also a HAS dome with radar. HAS? Thus, approaching without them noticing is impossible. Wait a minute. Okay. Thus, approaching them without noticing is impossible, but Shogo says the organization's most important elements are underground. hide-and-seek system. Teams 1, 2, and 7 will arrest the big shots and free captured aliens. The other teams are making quick work of suppressing regular members on the surface. I'll explain each group's characteristics and functions, so... What's wrong? Pardon me for interrupting, but... Kato would like to know if a certain delivery is going smoothly. The secret weapon will arrive shortly. Understood. Now, where was I? Kato is the leader of Team 2. Ooh, I can't wait till that comes into play. What the fuck? Secret weapon will arrive shortly. Okay. Kato is the leader of Team 10. He was once part of an intelligence unit in public security known as Chiyoda, so his team is good at recon. They've infiltrated A3's ranks, so they will coordinate from inside and out. Hummingbird. Oh, shit. Hold on. They about to hit the hummingbird limit? Wait a minute. Get Naiko on the phone. It's his time. Contact with Team 6 complete. Next order, please. Team 3 is run by Izumi. They are made up of robotics researchers and they employ a custom frame known as a PET, P-E-T. They will act as backup. Hold on, we got little mouse niggas? Wait a minute. Oh, thanks. Teams 4, 6, and 9 are former military, so they're suppressing surface targets. Oh, she's cold. Charging. Once they're done, it's our turn to move in. Hold on, she got this nigga hemmed the fuck up with some crazy tentacle bandage wrap. She's whipping niggas around the room and shit. Team 7 includes me and Tatsumi, and then there's Ginji and Yumeko, with Miwa taking the lead. I leave those two to you, of course. Let's go. Time to review the final details. Got it. And now, you're up, Shiraku. The surface teams are finishing up now, and we've secured the entrances to go to the underground base. Team 5 wanted to go with you, but 4 members lack experience. Because they joined soon after my original team perished? I understand your desire for revenge. My apologies. Allow me to brief you. According to Shogo, there are 6 entrances. Teams 1, 2, and 7 will storm them simultaneously. Teams 5 and 8 will guard those entrances to prevent a pincer attack from above. Tatsumi, yes? Thank you for understanding. Don't go overboard down there. Hold on, this is lit! Are we outside? No, what's going on? This is tech for subterranean aliens. It's a way for them to feel like they're outside. Yo, I activated lens when we came down, but it isn't working. My equipment isn't working either. Huh? Whew, I thought it broke. My phone works, so the interference only works on equipment. Oh my god. Stakes? Gun. Tried to blick him? Wait, can't nobody use technology then? Oh wait, no, it looks like... Wait, what is this ring around this dude's wrist? Huh? I think his equipment is to blame. Oh, okay, so he's using equipment that jams everyone else's equipment. But does that mean that's the only piece of equipment that he can use because it jams any other equipment that he might have? Like, that's its whole purpose, that's all it can do? So that's why he has the gun? Okay. You're from Foreign Affairs 5, right? 2? Only 2 of you? Remodeled frame, form Nirvana. I read about it in Kiyotora's report. When A3 wiped out Team 5, the main culprit used equipment designed to disable Foreign Affairs 5 equipment. So that makes him Kiyotora's mortal enemy. It was 4 before, but now it's 2. I can do this. I can do this. Remember that one time. I really can do this. Ears? Ears? Is that his team's ears? Yo, shaking, not shaking. Hey, come on out, scum. Nigga just wasting bullets. Like, bro, they gonna get you while you reloading that now. Watch. That's the margin of error. That's the fatal mistake. You wasted too many shots. I'm the Foreign Affairs 5 killer. That's what they call me. That was a sudden change in character. Now what? We're unarmed. Yes, we are. But I'll confront him anyway. No, wait, Shiraku. You actually showed yourself. Seriously? Don't be dumb. You think I'm defenseless? Huh? Your equipment won't work here. Never underestimate the benefits of death. Wait a minute, he's got his implant though. Never underestimate the benefits of desk work involving tons of documentation. I don't get it. Wait, hold on. I knew from reading reports that you lot have equipment for jamming hours. Foreign Affairs 5 and A3 aren't the only ones who use equipment. The Foreign Affairs 5 killer, was it? That's quite the nickname. Huh? Who are you? Some know me as the universe's top assassin? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what? Wait, what? AA is gone? Oh, like it's it's about to get axed, like they're wrapping up, like this is like the final storytelling or whatever. Damn, that sucks. That's what y'all think just based on like the just based on the events of the chapter? AA out of here. I lied. AA is gone, dog. Oh yeah, AA going down. Rip. Pacing and storytelling decisions are super axe-like. I could see that. Yeah, I don't feel it personally, but right? Because it's like, I guess it does kind of feel like they're already going after like final boss kind of like situation, right? Like we just found out about A3 like 3 chapters ago. Then they have the meeting, you know, with all of the team captains. They have the argument. They all decide, let's go storm these niggas. So if A3 is like the final boss, then yeah, like yeah. I never read Doron Dororon, but yeah, no, I could definitely see a let's wrap this up kind of like vibe from it. There have been times where I had felt like a series would end like within a couple of chapters based on like events in the storytelling, like in Phantom Seer. Like Phantom Seer ended up getting axed anyway, but there was a moment in Phantom Seer where like they were, you know, fighting some enemy, and then all of a sudden the secondary main character chick who like didn't have any kind of, you know, fighting ability whatsoever, or, you know, any kind of like real energy knowledge as far as the power system goes, just like pulled up and like saved everyone and like used some broken ass technique that like, you know, did everything it needed to do in the moment. And I remember being like, oh no, this is ending in like 2 chapters, and then it went on for like 10 more or something and then got axed. But yeah. If it's the end, then hopefully this author can come back later with a better series. Yeah. Yeah, reusing the assassin already. Reusing the assassin already definitely feels kind of sus now that I think about it. I mean, you literally never know. I don't really pay attention to like sales or statistics or, you know, like anything like that as much as I probably should. I just kind of just go off the you know, the story and the manga and like what it's showing. I feel like this one, just based off of the chapters, just based off of the story, I feel like it, you know, I could see it continuing, or I could see it getting axed. Like if it really is like, you know, wrapping up like after this arc, or like within like the next like 4 or 5 chapters or whatever, then like hindsight or whatever, looking back, it's like, okay, yeah, they definitely did go straight to, you know, this final boss kind of situation, you know, so that kind of makes sense. But I really hope Aliensarea does not get axed. I really like Aliensarea. What gets the cover next week? Aliensarea done. What gets the cover next week, though? Yozakura? Nice. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. Blue Box had the cover this week. Okay. Yozakura time! Yeah, Yozakura. Yep. I think I'll do Yozakura family, then I'll do Elusive Samurai, and then I'll end on Ginka and Luna. I think that's how I'll do it. I don't want to end on Elusive Samurai because like no one reads that shit. Mission Yozakura Family, Chapter 148, Separation. Update on the 3 targets movement inside. I'm getting a ping from the lowest deck near the engine room. Keep heading straight and go down the stairs. The gold rank spies will draw the Sakuranbos to the top deck. There's still a ton of them in the walls here. Why aren't they attacking us? Momo's orders, of course. That's easy enough to piece together. His thought process is probably that he has no intent of attacking his family, and that if we come to help, and that if we come to him, he'll gladly welcome us, or something like that. He always did look at family through a warped lens. Even after all that's happened, he hasn't changed one bit. Close, Kyoichiro, so close. You won't get out of my submission hold like that. Now you get the mustache nuzzle of doom. Let go of me or I'm telling Mom. A swat upside the head from Ray is a gift to me. Mom, help! Your hand-to-hand combat skills are improving, Kyoichiro. I wouldn't be surprised if you surpass me soon. Now, if something were ever to happen to me, you'd be able to keep this family safe. You've been saying that a lot lately. Did something happen between you and Mom? Nope, every day is full of sweet, tender love for us. I wish I hadn't asked. There isn't any particular reason, it's just lately I've been having dreams. Dreams where I leave the family in a wake of nothing but misery. Wow. Really? Great. That means no more sloppy goodnight kisses. Everybody will be happy. Isn't your rebellious phase coming a little early? Don't worry, Dad. I'll get lots stronger, and I'll keep the whole family safe. You included. Is that so? What a cheeky boy. You get a mustache nuzzle. Mom! Let's go over the plan again. Once we've retrieved our siblings, you all are to withdraw immediately. As for me, I will stay behind and settle the score with our father personally. Your top priority is rescuing Futaba and Shinzo. The rest is the responsibility of the eldest son, me. Kyoichiro. Kyoichiro. There's a light up ahead! Celebrate Welcome Home Yozakura Family Reunion Party. Oh man, he knew y'all were coming. He knew. He always knew. Guys, Futaba, Shinzo. The way that the mind control is being handled, where they all, like Futaba and Shinzo still just are entirely themselves, but then as soon as things are aimed towards Momo, they're just ruthlessly defensive for that. That's really cool. There's not like a huge personality change in the mind control. I feel like that's rare. To have it feel so much like these people are still themselves, even though they're absolutely being mind controlled. Dad isn't here. What tacky decorations. Haha, I agree with you there. But he says this is where we are all meant to greet each other. He told us that he was going to prepare a surprise, and that we're to enjoy our time together, at least for now. Good. Everything's going according to plan. If he's there, I'll deal with them then. But I honestly don't expect him to be there. In which case, we'll prioritize rescuing our siblings first. Facing them both at the same time is too risky. We have to separate them. Even then, it will be a Herculean task. I'll decide the teams taking compatibility and temperament into account, but I'm willing to listen if any of you have any preferences. Do any of you have a particular sibling you'd like to fight against? Tayo? I do. Tayo wants Shinzo straight up? I want to fight Shinzo. Tayo? Once he's back to himself, he'll be really depressed if he hurt anyone. My hardening can stand up to his attacks. I should be the one to face him. Let me fight him. Whoa, whoa. You think you're going to take him on alone? Let you two straight-laced squares go at it and you'll just wear yourselves out. You got to be smart about these things. I'll keep you too serious for your own good idiots in line. Come on, Shinzo. We're going home. Kengo? The engine room? Please stop, you two. Okay, here we go. So I get to deal with you two. No, 3? Sheesh. This won't even count as a warm-up. Woo! Yo. Yeah, his reasoning was fire. His reasoning was fire. I stopped reading Elusive Samurai when special grade stopped. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that, Hayes. Oh shit, there's a My Hero Academia chapter? I don't even have that up. I completely forgot about My Hero Academia. Yo. Oh my god. Completely forgot. Alright, yeah, wow. Okay, so Futaba versus Koichiro, Shion, and Nanao. She's about to fold the whole family. I don't want to see it, but I do. This is so hype, but awkward. They making my family fight each other. No. Dude, this chapter was so good, man. It's been a while since we've had like a front lines kind of arc. This is definitely like, you know, bringing me right back to that front lines arc. Futaba versus Koichiro is gonna be so crazy. Oh my god. Ugh. This would be a great time to give us Koichiro's blooming. I'm conflicted because it's my family, but Futaba feats. Yeah, for real. I'm with you, Kichi. I'm 100% with you. But yeah, I think like, you know, because we've been talking about like, you know, when Koichiro will, you know, eventually reveal his blooming or whatever, and what circumstances will call for that. You know what I mean? We thought back when Koichiro, you know, like was potentially going to die or whatever, or it was like getting like really crazy with like the Momo reveal stuff, you know what I mean, or whatever. We thought that might be a good time for the blooming. I think we brought up the potential that, you know, like his blooming could come out like, you know, in the final fight of like the whole series or whatever. I don't know if Hitsuji Gondaiwa would wait that long, but you know, fucking eldest daughter, eldest son rivalry. Full power. They have no reason to, you know, to hold back against each other. Futaba's brainwashed. Koichiro absolutely needs to, you know, beat her. Like, they're gonna be trying their hardest. You know what I mean? Like, now could be a good time for Koichiro blooming. Oh, I guess yeah, he folded 5 heads. Futaba got folded by 1 head. Did she really get folded, or was there like that setting was awkward, right? Because it was a situation where it was like, we don't know exactly what to expect. This is all new for us. You had like shock and, you know, element of surprise factors, I want to say, like going on. You know, like the head effectively like laid a trap for them, I want to say, I remember too. So it was like just too many factors. Like this is like 1v1 square up, no distractions. Like we're like, you know, Final Destination, Super Smash Brothers, you know, no items, you know, type shit. Let's not act like he didn't have all the prep time in the world and he used all of his siblings to get what he needed. Cut it out. Yeah, exactly. Like the situation was just like so specific and complicated and awkward when Futaba you know, went up against that head versus when Kyoichiro came for the heads, like specifically. Kyoichiro literally walked in there with the equivalent of Kurapika's chain versus a spider. Yeah, for real. Yeah. He was against 5 heads. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I think I definitely, it's hard to say. It's like, you know, Futaba's my favorite family member of the Yozakura family. You know what I mean? So obviously I want her to cook. It does kind of feel like it has been established that Kyoichiro, you know, is the better fighter at the end of the day than Futaba, maybe. Probably. I feel like that makes a lot of sense. But I don't think it'll be a landslide. I don't think it'll be, you know, a no diff or a low diff even. I think it'll be pretty close. Yeah, and 5 heads, you know, like he did take down 5 heads and that is a big deal, but Kichi is right. It matters less when, you know, he literally came equipped with everything that he needed to murder them. Yeah. Maybe the Kyoichiro blooming is not a thing here. Yeah, maybe a bigger moment will get Kyoichiro's blooming, but I want to believe that Futaba could bring the blooming out of Kyoichiro though. You know what I mean? Like if it really came down to like brass tacks and they were dead ass like fighting each other like 1v1 full power, like I think Futaba could bring the blooming out of Kyoichiro. I want to believe that. And I guess, you know, there is a little bit of prep, you know, time involved in this bout too, because it's literally an invasion of this submarine or whatever, wherever the fuck they're fighting right now. So like Kyoichiro has come relatively prepared for this, along with everyone else on the invasion side of things. Momo does have a surprise that he has planned for them. Guaranteed. Probably has like multiple surprises and contingencies. He's just that kind of villain, that kind of character. Did he also like mention that he had a surprise for them too, I wonder? Maybe I just forgot that. Yeah. Yeah, interesting situation. These fights are about to be fucking crazy. I just hate that my family is fighting each other. Like, what the fuck? Might be Rei's resurrection? God, that'd be so insane. And the Yozakura family reunion might be with the mother too. Yeah, that is in keeping with something Momo would definitely do. Like, look, we're all together again. Oh God, I don't even want to think about it. That would fucking ugh. It's just such a gross situation. It feels so not right, like in multiple areas. Such a great villain and story. Tsubomi return. Yeah, like honestly, like that's a pretty good point, Moba. Like it does feel like the, you know, Tsubomi, you know, situation was kind of just, you know, too easily like it just came and went, you know what I mean? Too quickly. That's got to come back into play. I'm with you on that. I like that a lot. Because the Tsubomi stuff was built up for so long just for it to just be like it just felt so fast. I think I'm with you that she's tricking Momo. And yep, and he's using her summoning strings to revive Rei, so she is still a factor to some degree. And Rei's heart could be how Tsubomi gets revived and her new body. Yeah, if it's a situation where it's like all of the pieces are in place, we're finally about to resurrect Rei, and here we go, ta-da! And then all of a sudden Tsubomi's just like somehow finagles it to where it's Tsubomi that's reincarnated through similar means that was used to bring Rei back. It's like a Kansas City shuffle, like a quick switch at the last moment type shit. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. All right, let's do My Hero Academia. Let's see where we're at. Deku's about to, boy! Woo! What is this cover? Who is that? Is that Hagakure? Who the fuck is that? That is Hagakure. Okay. Yeah, like, did we really need, like, a cover like this? No way. The first years in high school are under 18? No way. Yeah. Just for the record, like, I was not, like, gawking at this. Like, I knew that this had to be a teenager. I was not like, oh, damn, we got some titties on the screen. Like, absolutely not. Like, this is My Hero Academia. Weird ass nigga. Why would you draw that? I don't want that. Keep that away. Is Shigaraki still in there? What's the chapter title? Rev up one for all. Yo. Is Shigaraki still in there? Really? That's your question? Komura Shigaraki, you mean? No. No one by that name exists. Not anymore. The two have achieved a perfect melding. But perhaps it's because All for One has been alive longer. That he's the one who's in charge. I don't know what you're scheming, but you won't get your ideal pie in the sky ending here. Hang on, I'm not so sure about all that. When I made a rude accusation a while ago, it was like he was suddenly possessed by someone else. He suddenly started raging and freaking out like a child. Nothing about that suggests that they achieved a perfect melding. Mirio kind of spitting. Stop going back to the title. It's as if the harder we fought back, the more unstable he got. Izuku. He's still in there. Yo, this paneling is nuts on this page. With the sound effects. Oh. Whoa. Enough idle chit-chat. I'll be taking back one for all now. So wait, he jumped and it threw the whole shit off? Yo. Smash. Whoa, with the backwards shit? Yo. Know this, All for One. I won't let you have your ideal ending either. Black Whip. Hold on, Black Whip's got like some crazy new shape that it takes as it constricts you. Have we seen that? Where it's like these like almost chain linky circles? Wow. I stored up the third's Fajin energy within the fifth's Black Whip. For a boosted binding combo. Yo. Black Chain. Wow. Woo. Enhanced or not, the same trick won't work twice. Once you're done, or you're done once you use this. Take him down within 5 minutes or else the world loses this war. I'm ready to settle this? Yo! The seconds transmission? That's the Bakugo nigga, right? That's the Bakugo looking nigga? Wait a minute, we finally getting his shit? The seconds transmission. Check. Second gear, third gear, top gear, boof, boof, boof. Yo, it's like that one fucking scene when Naruto's fighting Sasuke in part 1, and he just keeps like giving him like uppercut gut checks back to back, and he's like keeps rising in the air like doof, 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 straight to the gut. Second gear, third gear, top gear. The sounds are delayed. He's breaking the sound barrier. What's he doing to me? Where'd he go? This is nothing like that glowing energy from before. He's far too fast, almost as if, no, it's a different beast than it was back in my day, all for one. The meta ability that changes a target's speed when touched. Gear shift. Touches himself, change his speed. As you're touching the opponent by hitting them, changes their speed. It steals speed away while increasing your own. Oh my god. Gear shift, overdrive. That nigga said. As Izuku Midoriya would put it, this is 120 out of 100%. Brother, let today be the day that we end the Detroit Smash? When was the last time we saw that? Wait, ouch, watch your hands, bro. You got the owies on the hands. I completely forgot. He's literally punching the shit out of this nigga right now. You supposed to be putting the feet on him. Small Might. Yo. Ted from Zatch Bell did it better. No one reads that garbage. Shiggy really gone. I lost. Deku took that shit. This is the first. That sounds kind of racist, not gonna lie. Wait, what? Luffy Secondo. Zatch Bell shots fired. Hey, man. Snooty be reading mid. We known that. We've been known that. Oh. Detroit Smash. Wow. Somebody please clip that Zatch Bell part. No. I don't want the Zatch Bell fandom after me. Or the Zatch Bell fan. Whatever. Clip it. Detroit Smash. That was incredible. Love to see the Detroit Smash again. That was a good chapter. Time to read Mashal. Nah. Or he was like, what if I put naked teenager in a chapter with raw action and One Piece references? Midshel. Ayako time! And then we'll finish with Ginka and Luna. Is your arm all right, Kojiro? Oh, Yorishige don't know. This is 1 hour earlier? Okay. I bet he's angry that you fought Shibukawa. My arm? Actually, it hurts. So does my stomach and the rest of my body. A single blow from a great warrior makes flesh and bone cry out. However, Shibukawa is no different. Amidst the tension of life or death circumstances and repeated clashes with one's equals, even the greatest warriors become exhausted and sluggish. Now, we will engage Shibukawa's army. Uno Dono, do you understood how I wished you to fight in single combat against Shibukawa? Yes, Lord. My objective shall be to wear him down, and if I am not victorious, I shall leave him to younger warriors. The Elusive Samurai, Chapter 80, Ideals 1335. Single combat with the boy I defeated earlier? Let's go again. This time might be different. Woo! Yusei Matsui has such a cool way of showing impact and movement in combat. The line work, the explosion effects, everything is so, it just feels so unique and in its own, like it's its own thing for sure. I knew it. The young lord wore him down, so his speed and power are drastically reduced. He was inactive after his duel with Uno-sama because he was tired. Shibukawa Dono dueled Uno before accepting a fight against 2 opponents. Then, once provoked, he wielded his heavy sword in battle. Kojiro darted around behind him to get on his nerves. When he was exhausted, Tokiyuki retired and left the fight to Kojiro. It would look bad if our troops interfered in a fight against mere children, and thereby hurt our morale. Suha Yorishige, you planned this! Come on, Shibukawa, no more tricks. Tink! Woo! Blow darts? Is that Shizuku with the blow dart? Wait a minute. Blowgun Shizuku. Good aim. The ladies of Shinano learn martial arts. But your projectiles only inspire me. Dunk! Keep shooting those arrows. Oh my god. Don't worry about hitting me. It just pumps me up. He's literally beating him with other niggas. Individually, we Ashikaga are better fighters, but the Suwa women fight as a group with admirable determination. Oh shit. Thunk. Got him! Yeah! Yeah! Shizuku! Yes! This is the Hojo's boys' army. Indeed, he is a threat. All the ladies here may have to die, since if the Ashikaga falter here, I won't be able to bed more women anyway. Yo. Got him with the blow dart, though. Like, it's over, buddy. That poison's about to hit. Uh-oh. Ayako? Yeah. Swing for Ishido's legs and his horse, but leave the kill to her. Oh, man. Yo. The horse cruelty. They stabbed the fuck out this horse and sliced his leg. Uh-oh. Oh. Whoa! Ishido! Oh my god! Ayako hit this nigga with a fucking WWE signature move. Ayako suplex. Oh, got the blade to the neck real quick. They immediately after the slam, they got him hemmed up like that. Surrender. Never. Do it. You fight rough anymore and there won't be anything left of you. Who cares? I do it for my lord. I admired your unyielding struggle, and that was my downfall. Tsuruko will be jealous in the next world. Yet, when you spoke of Shizuku, I sensed a romantic rivalry. How did you notice that while fighting? I wanted to study that as well. It would all help Tsuruko evolve. Oh! Yo. Shizuku stocks never stagnant, only upwards. Fuck yeah. But Ayako right now. The last ride for real. Powerbomb that nigga. Yeah. Only in Elusive can an 11-year-old girl powerbomb a full-ass adult. Fuck yeah. And I love every moment. She really sliced his fucking throat. I thought that they were about to, like, you know, have some kind of character-based connection. She initially wanted him to surrender. He said, nope, you're gonna have to kill me. Then they went in on some, you know, seemingly, like, relatively wholesome stuff a little bit. And then just, nope, boom. At the end of the day, we're still at war. It is a shonen manga, but, like, nah, nigga. We gotta get you up out of here. It's Hojo time. Oh, wait. He killed himself? Oh. Yeah, no, he did. Oh, with the blade on the neck. He leaned into it and swung his own shit. Oh, wow, I didn't even peep. He pushed his neck into the blade. Okay, hold on. I admired your unyielding struggle, and that was my downfall. Tsuruko will be jealous in the next world. Yet when you spoke of Shizuku, I sensed a romantic rivalry. How did you notice that while fighting? So she was probably gonna not go for it. Maybe. I wanted to study that as well. It would all help Tsuruko evolve. Your facial expression and emotions. Yeah. The ideal woman, the ideal martial arts. All for Tadayoshi-sama's ideal world. Wow. Yeah, she definitely does have a shocked expression, yeah. Yep. From the day I saw an angel in Suwa, my life has been a struggle to reach the unreachable. Goodbye, girl. Use my head to earn your lord's affection. Woo! Happiness does not come from achieving one's ideals. It exists while pursuing them. What a strong man. Wow. Dude, Elusive Samurai is so good. It handles this kind of shit so well. Like, the writing is so poetic. Things can get ridiculous and wacky and you know, and crazy or whatever. Like you say, Matsui definitely leans into, you know, the hyperbolic, you know, nature of just like anime culture, manga, like history or whatever in it for its comedy. But like when it's serious and it's so good every single time. Nah, this Ayako, he was going in a blunt either way. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, like she was definitely surprised that he took his own life, but like at the end of the day, I feel like this dude still just had to die, even if he didn't kill himself. Like maybe if Ayako maybe wasn't the one to do it, who knows? But she definitely has no issues killing anyone. Like she's killed multiple people throughout the series. So yeah, wow. Saw a YouTuber put Mashal over Elusam earlier. Immediate projectile vomit. Yeah, wow. That's yucky. That's yucky. We don't like that. Absolutely not. Oh my god. Mashal above Elusive Samurai? Imagine. Ew. Yeah, it's the pages like these, man. From the day I saw an angel in Siwa, my life has been a struggle to reach the unreachable. Happiness does not come from achieving one's ideals, it exists while pursuing them. So what, this angel appeared in Siwa, completely changed his life and his outlook to a point where it's like, I'll never achieve something that holy or divine, but I will dedicate the rest of my life to trying my best. Beautiful. So good, man. And Ayako's like reaction to the whole situation is so, it's so mature. And it's so like man, like yeah, they're kids and this series can get wacky, but like at the end of the day, like these characters are extremely down to earth and understand the time period that they live in. And react accordingly. There isn't any like, you know, for the sake of it being fiction, you know, type shit. going on inside of the character writing in this way. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, Ichikawa, you know, fucking opening up his ear and like a tongue coming out of it. Obviously, like, that's probably just like symbolism and like imagery or whatever. But like, that be going on for the sake of fiction. But like, as far as like the historical elements of the Elusive Samurai, everything is handled like with so much care that the verisimilitude is just like through the roof for Elusive Samurai, because like these characters like legitimately feel like they're existing in this time period. And like with all of the historical like narration that you get, like the history lessons like baked into it as well, like I actually feel like I'm legitimately like in 1335 a lot of the time when I'm reading Elusive Samurai. Kojiro about to hit a completely new level. That shit's gonna be lit next chapter, hopefully. Fire. Loved it. Ginka and Luna time. Rounded it off. Chapter 4 of Ginka and Luna. I'm excited for the future of Ginka and Luna. I hope it's not getting axed. Someone earlier said that it felt kind of axy. And I really hope that that's not the case. I personally don't feel anything in the first 4 chapters that would make me think it would be axed. I'm just excited for a new magical adventure series. A 7-star job. We need to be careful. We need to be really careful. According to accounts, this path is rigged. This path is blocked. You have to go around here, so you have to go this way. What do you two think? Look. It's the thinking me. You're so skilled with your hands. Were you two even listening? I don't think you understand the magnitude of this job. It's surprising how many tunnels there are. Yeah, these tunnels are from the Verrocchia era. Back when magic flourished much more than today. Forget that. Don't you know how dangerous this is? It's a 7-star job after all. I don't really get the stars thing. Normally the union only offers 5-star jobs and below to private magicians. Anything above is sent to magicians with special qualifications. Since there's a risk of dying, people are disappearing. Mining is the main industry here. This mine is what's left from the Verrocchia era, and we've gone deep into them. Although we were worried how long the mine would last until it was depleted, we were happy. But one day the miners stopped coming back. Did they get lost? No. Magical energy had accumulated deep inside, which warped the tunnels. Despite knowing that, the miners went down. If we want to make a living, we have no choice. The magicians they sent from the central region were useless. They asked for a higher reward, but they still gave up, which raised the star rating. The royals and aristocrats don't care about some dilapidated mine in the boonies. Right? Oh, sorry. Again, there's no use getting mad at you. But my dad, he also, could you at least help find my father's remains? He did say he assigned the job to a different magician, even though he's not counting on them, but do you think it was right for us to accept? No worries. No matter who gets the job done, as long as everyone's happy, then it's fine. Plus, we might find a piece of Ginka's body. Exactly. The reward money should hold me over for a while. You two, I'm so touched. You're right, magic should exist to help others. What a wonderful way of thinking. You two are so honorable. I'm so glad I rejected the reward. You fool! Huh? Beretta. Oh, are you mad too? No, behind you. Boom! Who is this? Oh, it's Anemone. Wahaha, Beretta. Still a moron like always, huh? Aren't you on vacation? What are you doing? Getting in some magic training instead of returning to your big house? I love the introduction of side characters, just like being women so far. 2 new characters, both women. Love that. Don't even bother. You got no talent. And what are you doing here? A job. I'm here to take on the 7-star job. That's why I, Miss Anemone, came all the way from the central region. Oh my god. Stocks already. Goat already. Tongue out. Big Jordan vibes. We getting this money? I'm getting this 7-star job done? Uh-oh. They made the right choice after all. In our generation, the only one who can take on a 7-star job is me. Anemone's personality is something else, but she was valedictorian at the magic school, and she's got the skills to prove it. I don't even get 3-star jobs. She's amazing. Who's this? Oh, that's right. You're the one from the central region they're not counting on. Say what? Don't worry, we're also assigned to the job. Maybe if you work with us, we can solve it. Let's do our best. Minimini? Yo! Wait, Anemone! Huh? No. It's a rock crab. It camouflages itself to sneak up on its prey, which it then paralyzes with poison so that it can devour its victim, starting from their head. Don't be so cheeky. You're just a wandless amateur and some poor sap who's been cursed. Beretta, is this a joke? You don't even have your wand out in the battlefield. Hold on! This shit looks crazy! You'd be dead twice by now. Oh, wait. Beretta, is this a joke? You don't even have your wand out in the battlefield. A magician shouldn't need to be rescued like that. You'd be dead twice by now. I'm not like you, some aristocrat fed with a silver spoon. I have a goal. To enter the pantheon of magicians, the magical guild, and to join the highest rank, the Imperial Guard. If you want to mess around, go somewhere else. And take your silly friends too, or else you'll all die. Uh-oh, you've gone and done it. What are you talking about, Tubby? You look fine. You look fine. A rock crab's death cry attracts others. That's why you have to kill it in one shot. Screaming in a tunnel makes an echo, so the rest of the rock crabs will definitely show up. Yo, eek. There's a lot of them. Shoot, this is bad. That was stupid of me. Is it possible to escape while protecting these 3 amateurs? Probably not. No, I can do it. Stay behind me and leave it to me. Huh? You're not doing anything. Why? Your magical energy is strong, but too flashy. You don't want to take on rock crabs like that. You need a delicate touch. Their shells can be sold for a fortune after all. Without injuring them as much as possible. Yo! Try to hit their vital point with one shot. What is this crazy Swiss Army knife torture kit that he just spawned out of his arm? He's not even using a wand. Whoa, he's active. And even better, try to finish them off with nice cuts. Look, it's the real me. What? I can't believe it. How pathetic. I was saved. Me. But what's with this guy? He has no wand, didn't use a spell, but he was still able to manipulate his magic so precisely. I've never seen anything like that, not even from my teachers. Dang it. This guy. Pretty interesting. Are they the reason folks don't make it back? No, it doesn't look like it. Wow. You never see the axe coming until it's already swinging at you? Ginka skilled with his hands? Yup. They would have did a 1-chapter conclusion for this current arc, then maybe I'd agree, but the pacing is fine. Yeah, I'm with you. Slower pacing and you get axed because nothing's happening. Yep. Did you see this tweet, Knox? Take a look. Golden Kamui characters' dick sizes? Oh, I heard about this, yeah. That is crazy that that's like a thing that the Golden Kamui creator like legitimately put in the manga. Or in like a volume extra or something like that. Somebody was talking about that. I think it was either V or Yato or something like that. Yeah. Juri Han vibes, but smaller. It's Kaiju number 8, Twin Tails girl. Huh? The women cast is sending me. Damn, everybody keeps talking about her being an aristocrat. Crab disassembly kit, yes. World building going crazy, it absolutely is. I love everything about Ginka and Luna right now. I think everything is being handled exceptionally well. The art is incredible. The character designs are fire. The monster designs are fire. The character writing, the character personalities so far have all been good. We got some like, you know, kind of tropey stuff going on, but there's enough of a spin on it to where it feels fresh enough. Yeah, everything about this is really cool. There's a whole lot of mystery that keeps the intrigue going, keeps us wanting to come back each chapter to find out what's going to happen next. And it definitely does not feel like the pacing is like weird or, you know, slow or too fast or anything like that. It just feels great all the way through. Truly never getting peeped. Golden Kamuy got every genre under the sun within it. Cooking and gayness, but also action and mystery. Yeah, I'll be back to Golden Kamuy soon. Maybe not soon, but like one day. Like I'd be getting like random like itches to go like read Golden Kamuy sometimes, so I know that I'm eventually going to do it. I read the first volume on Twitch a year or two ago, back when I first started doing like live readings for manga. I think Golden Kamuy was the very first one that I did. Volume 1 Golden Kamuy. Also, cum battles and bestiality. Yeah, Skeet Wars is crazy. Skeet Wars is definitely crazy. Noted different. He said if anyone looted Aspira, he'd personally track them down and delete them, unlike some of these jump authors with naked invisible girls in colored 4K. Right. Cum battles went hard. I'm screaming. You on the watch list. Funny as hell. Great week in Jump. Once again, another banger issue of Weekly Shonen Jump. What was my favorite chapter? What was my favorite chapter this week? Elusive Samurai was really good. Yozakura family was really good. Everything I feel like that I read has chapter of the week potential. Except for like My Hero Academia. And like Ginka and Luna, because it's so new. My Hero's cooking something. Like things are starting to get like pretty crazy in My Hero. I think now that like the fight has like legitimately started between Shigaraki and Deku, so these next chapters are gonna just keep getting crazier and crazier. Like I want to assume that like this is where, like this is a point in the story that Horikoshi has been excited to get to and has like, you know, a pretty good plan for it. I mean, the Mirio stuff with the cheeks was crazy, and like the Bakugo stuff with like the heart and edge shot was lame. But like outside of that, like the Shigaraki and like Deku storytelling is going to slap, I bet. Undead Unluck, man. Insane chapter. Like Undead Unluck, like, or Jujutsu Kaisen, I think are my top 2 chapters this week. Undead Unluck is like good, but the stakes are kind of empty for now. What do you mean? Just because like we know that everyone's gonna die and then it's gonna reset? I don't think that makes the stakes empty, knowing that. Yeah, I guess I want to know what you mean by the stakes are kind of empty for now. Oh yeah, because there's no threat for long-lasting consequence or death because everything's gonna get reset. I think there's more to stakes than that. I like Sakamoto Days this week. Sakamoto Days was also incredible. Like I was saying, like most of these chapters had chapter of the week potential. If Fung showed up, I'd be giving it a higher score. I respect that. Fung is always a great addition to a chapter. Sakamoto Days was best, I think. Can't argue with it. Can't argue with that at all. Everybody showed out. The Black Clover chapter was good. Awesome. Incredible week in Jump, if even Black Clover was good. Love it. Loved every chapter. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. This this was another hefty. It was another hefty one. Black Clover was good. Apparently, I don't know. I think someone said it. I think it was Yato. Who are you, Nox? Are you an imposter? I mean, I haven't read the Black Clover. I was just reading the chat. Who said it? I felt like even Black Clover had a good chapter this week. Yeah, it was Yato. I trust Yato. He says it was good. Had to be good. I wouldn't know because I kind of just like don't really read Black Clover anymore. I don't think I've read it since the chapter where Asta washed up in Wano on the coast. He like woke up in Wano and they were like, "Aha, we've been expecting you." And I was just, I won't be back for a while. Maybe they didn't say we've been expecting you or whatever, but I just remember just being like, nah, I'm good on this for a little bit. I'll let this arc stack up and then maybe I'll go back and binge it later. Maybe I'll never be back again. I don't know. But now that I'm not reviewing it, like, and Project Manga is like over, it's like have no reason to really like keep up with it like that. They def already know who Asta is and the whole situation. Yeah. Well, there's that. Yeah, someone let me know, like, when, you know, someone let me know, like, you know, like if it does ever get to a point where it's like, no, Nox, you need to go back and go through Black Clover, like, even if it's not because it's positive, like, no, like, go see, like, you know, what Tabata's doing right now, like, I'll go do that, but I'm not, like, in a rush to read Black Clover or keep up with it. Yo, can I share my storyboards for my work in progress one-shot for Manga Plus creators? Yeah, you could lob the link in here. I'm about to turn the stream off, though. I gotta eat. We're going on 3 hours. The reaction is over. It's not done, but I'd like thoughts on how smooth it sounds and the flow of panels. I mean, if you like, if you want me to like do it on stream, let's do that next stream. Yeah, let's do that next stream. We could do it next stream for sure. I'll pull that up. That's it. I want to see that shit. But I woke up at like maybe like 45 minutes, an hour, a little bit over an hour before I like went live. So I haven't done like anything today, and I'm starving. So I'm gonna go do that. But yeah, Black Clover had a good chapter this week. Great gaming and chill with you, Nox. Always good vibes. Thank you, Undead out of here. It was good to see you. It was good to see all of you. Thank you guys so much for pulling up to the live reaction. You already know what it is every Sunday at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, unless I hit y'all up on Twitter or somewhere like that. Probably Twitter or the community tab of YouTube to let you know if I'm like rescheduling or anything like that. Follow me everywhere. Click all the links in the About section on Twitch if you haven't already. If you're watching on YouTube, click all the links in the description section. Check out my Patreon. I got one tier. It's $1. Gives you early access to the VODs before they hit YouTube if you want to catch those a little bit early. It also gives you a link to a patron exclusive Discord server that we kick it in, play video games, watch anime, whatever. It's a vibe. And it would really help out a lot. But all right, you guys, you know where to find me. You guys have a great rest of your day. I'll catch y'all on the flip side.